Hey guys, and welcome back to Shining Beyond. In today's video, I will try to explain jobs as much as I can in a few minutes. Jobs in this game are really important because they give a bunch of full passives and stats. You unlock access to more jobs as you promote your characters. For example, my Emiko is 9 star. At 9 star, you unlock 5 job slots, and every job slot means that you can unlock one node. For example here, the 5 would be Archer is first, then Ranger, then Stalker, Mage, and Elementalist. That's 5. When you start, every character can have 3. So I would like it, for example, be Archer, Ranger, then Stalker. And you can also see on this tree that there's jobs in gray that I can never get on this Archer, for example. So for Archer, you can go from Stalker, Grand Ranger, Arcane, Elementalist, Shaman, but you can never be Archbishop or Paladin, for example, or Dark Templar. And it's different for other class. For example, here I have Jenny. Jenny is a rogue. Jenny cannot be Grand Ranger, Elementalist, or like Paladin. She can go from Stalker to Dark Templar. If we look at a random character, for example here Lulu, you can see that if I promote Lulu to 3 star, she still have 3 job slots. But if we take another example of a character, like say my Freya is 8 star. At 9, you unlock 5. So when you upgrade your character, pay attention to this because jobs are so good. If we look here at my Emiko, she is max jobs. She cannot get any more job slots. So she's got 12 here and 12 here. And if I click, for example, on Ranger, that's the first thing I picked. You can see that my Ranger here, level 8, will have level 8 passive and level 8 master skill. And this master skill here, you can see that it can go up to level 30. So try to not have like if master skill go over 30, it's not gonna work because this is the maximum. When you click on master skill, you see here that they are unlocked when a job is mastered. For example, when my Ranger became level 8, I got automatically tactics to level 8. And that master skills are permanent bonus, which means that if, for example, I go Stalker, if I go Stalker, I will get 8 level of Shadow and I will get 8 levels of Tactics. Grand Ranger will be 16 of Tactics, and you can see like it's gonna be 8, 8. Elementalist is gonna be 16, Shaman is gonna be 8 and 8. And since they will not reset, if I wanted to, I can go here, I click Core, I click Reset, it costs like really nothing in gold. Now all my jobs are reset, but I did not lose the relics, so once I do it once, I can always go for it again. If I click Job Promote, I click yes, it's gonna cost some gold. And now, if I want, I can go to Grand Ranger. But the thing is, if I pick Grand Ranger, since I've never done it on this character, I can go for it. I could promote and then try to go to 12 level of Grand Rangers to get the master skill. But I don't have the relics for that currently, so I'm just gonna go pick Stalker. And since I've already unlocked Stalker to 12, I will keep my progress and already be at 12. It costs nothing but gold. And you can see here, I don't have Elementalist, so I would technically not have Arcane. But since mastery skills are permanent, if I go to my skill list at the bottom, you're gonna see that I have Arcane at 8. Now I'm gonna promote back my Mage and then Elementalist. So currently my Arcane is at 30 because I only have Elementalist and it's active. But if it was inactive, I would be lower level. I would need Arcane Buster that gives 8 level of Arcane, and I would need Shaman at 12 too to have the other level of Arcane. But since I have 0 out of 12 on them, my Arcane without any job is pretty low level. I will need to upgrade those in order to be able to have more levels without Elementalist. Keep in mind that you can reset your jobs and get the relics and lose the progress if you use a Rebirth Stone. Those stones are in the Valiant shop, they cost 100. I would only recommend if you're gonna never use the character again, because you lose your progress. And since the endgame goal would be to have all jobs at 12, only having 5 of them active, then it is not a loss if you messed up and went for the wrong job. Now I will go over my character's jobs, because I don't know what is the best jobs for all the characters, so I'm just gonna go over mine and tell you why I picked it. So my Emiko, I went Stalker and Elementalist. Stalker because I really like this poison here, with the death down and the poison. I think they're really great. I think it scales really good with skill effect. That's going to increase this percentage here and increase the poison, for example. I really like it, but I think what is the most broken thing right now currently is those missiles. So there's jobs, for example, Elementalist, that gives this kill called a missile, like it can be either 2 or 4. This one is 4, so it's gonna shoot 4 random missiles, doing almost 100% at this level of the hero's attack, and this kills with skill effect. So if I have 100% skill effect, those missiles are gonna do 200% of hero's attack, and there's 4 of them, and if there's one boss, it's gonna fire 4, which is right now kind of broken. And that is why I would recommend Elementalists on all the Acolytes and all the Archers. Next is my Jenny. For Jenny, I went Ninja, which is for Rogue the one that gives the most, like, I would say raw damage output. It gives some good stats and gives also some crit damage buff. Then I went Stalker for the same reason as Emiko. I really like those stuns, attack up, attack up. Next is my Taiya. You would think that Acolytes are pure healers or they cannot do much damage, but actually, Acolytes can get Elementalist and then Archbishop, which gives them 2 missile skills. So here, there's 50% chance to trigger this when using a skill, which is 2 missiles, and I also have this one, which is 4 missiles, so even more damage. And my Taiya basically is a mage at this point. When you look at her stat here, she's gonna have less attack than a rogue or archer because of piece of gear. But when you get 6-star gear, you can get some critical damage, some skill critical, so I went for a really offensive build here with those 4 stats. And I can tell you that missiles do a lot of damage. Let me go back to Rogue actually. I want to say that all Rogues should have either Stalker, Ninja, or Samurai. I don't think Dragoon and Dark Templar have any use on the Rogues right now. There's not any defensive Rogue, and there's not any Rogue that have like good defense. Like you have a skill here that scales on defense, that's not really good for Rogue. And this one steals Def and increases your Def, which I don't think is really useful on Rogue. Now for Warrior. Now if we look at Warriors, I think the best 3 are going to be Dark Templar, Defender, Paladin. I'm still not sure which one is really above the other. I think it's going to depend on your team comp. For example, my own Freya, I think I'm going to go Paladin and Defender. Now for the last part of the video, I'm going to show you how to get relics that are used to upgrade jobs. So in the daily dungeon tab, you have all those warrior pad or like archer pad. I would recommend doing them like on the last level if you can, and use those books, those mods that give increased item. It's going to increase the shards and the relics you get from these dungeons. I'm going to go with 2 book mods and I'm going to show you the results. So here's what we got. We got a bunch of shards, SSR shards, a good amount with only 2 books. And here 6-star relics, we got 20 and 14. I can do that because I've unlocked Deadly Warrior 12, but if you have not yet and you're still early game, you can buy some 6-star relics in the Value Night shop. Keep in mind that if you want 7-star relics, you're gonna have to combine 6-star relics to get 7-star, because there's currently no way to get 7-star relics beside this method. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys now understand jobs a little better. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.